Hello everybody, I'm Ringnald, and in this video I will be analyzing the 9 major skills that make up the best parallel bar routine in the world. Whether you'd like to learn these skills or simply know and understand how these gymnasts do these skills, check it out and enjoy the ride. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel or leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Let's get started. This is called a Salakatis, or essentially a front uprise into a Makuts. It has a difficulty rating of a G. His bell into upper arms almost looks like a giant swing at first, so he creates a lot of power through the bottom of his swing. Now he really doesn't arch that much throughout the bottom of his swing, and that tells me he gets most of his momentum from the layaway or the bell into the skill. He is so strong in the upper arm support position, you can see that he pushes his hips straight up with the momentum of his swing and the strength in his left arm. Once his shoulder angle is completely opened, it's just like a regular Makuts. The longer he can see the rail that his arm is posted on, the more time he has to make micro adjustments to better get on top of that one rail in the handstand position. Then he can simply finish the skill by doing the hilly twirl down. He also performs a front uprise Yamrov, or a Richards, named after Cuban gymnast Roberto Richards. You can pretty much see the same techniques applied here as you did on the Salakatis, or front uprise Makuts. To perform skills from the upper arms is actually much more secure than regular swings because you can't buckle or planche down on your swing in the upper arms. It just takes so much more strength and energy to swing and push your entire body up from the upper arm position. This is a peach to handstand with straight arms. A peach has a value of a D, and he makes it look so easy. Look how smooth the circle of his hips are through the bottom of this natural turnover. Simply beautiful to watch. Also, notice his hands end up in the same spot he started the trick. This next skill is a front 1 1/4 flip between the bars into a giant glide, and he does it beautifully. Here he is doing a power layaway again. Hips way above the shoulders in the front swing. His release point of the bars is very turned over, and he actually rises during his first flip. You can see here how high he is. You can also see he would clear the bars even if his legs weren't straddled. And look at this turnover position. Still way above the bars, and his body angle is well above horizontal, which allows him tons of swing out of the skill. He pushes his shoulders straight down to help him control all that power and hang on during his glide kick. It seems like every skill he does, he's extremely focused on doing it exactly as perfect as he can. Now here's a giant swing before doing a peach half turn. I show the giant swing just because I love the elegance in which he performs his skill. The straight lines and the tightness of his body, it doesn't budge. He just stays so straight and tight. Here he strikes a perfectly hollow and relaxed body position before he starts his peach half to a handstand. Look at the compression of his body and the smooth circle his hips make, just as he did in the peach to a handstand. This launches him so powerfully above the bars and allows him so much time to complete the half turn in his peach half. Again, his hands finish in the same place he started the skill, and this means there's no loss in height as his body catapults up into a handstand. The next skill is a giant reverse hecht to a glide kick, or a bavzar. Man, look at the height and rotation. It just has such elegance and rhythm to how he does it. We can see here he pushes his shoulders down parallel to the bars, and his feet are directly over his head, still keeping perfect form. The toes come blazing through the bottom as he kicks his toes up. Now when you slow a skill down, it's hard to see where the momentum is, but as he throws the bars back, you can see his body stops moving forward and he gets a tremendous amount of height and rotation over the bars. This position here is iconic, and now we can see the momentum was transferred to his rotation and his height. Just look at this angle of rotation. So beautifully done. Once again, pushing his shoulders straight down and controlling the power of the glide kick. I love the rhythm he has throughout this skill. You can almost feel it as you watch it. The last skill is a double front brandy out dismount. Again, he has a powerful layaway even for his front uprise before this dismount. Hips clearly above his shoulders and shoulder angle very open. You can see this major shoulder shrug as he's about to push all that energy out of his shoulders and help him lift off the bars. He's halfway turned over and his hips are way above his head. He releases the bars and you can see he continues to rise after his first flip. Such great height over the bars. As he initiates his brandy, we can see he has tons of time to spot the floor and focus on his landing. Really just incredible work. Zo seems to be meticulous with an exact approach to making each skill in his routine as perfect as possible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time, and rock on!